welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is January, February 5th, 2023, 10:13 a.m. So this is a live. So I'm doing a live. Yay, this is fun. So yeah, it's February 5th, 2023. So it's a Sunday. So it is the first Sunday in February. We also had the full moon last night. Um, I believe it's the, hold on, let me double check. The full moon in Leo, if I'm not mistaken. So, anyway, so I'm going to be doing a general collective reading live coming to you from me, Takoyaki Tarot, right? So that's exciting. But aside from that, before I start pulling cards, also, I want to say that I kind of have a time limit. So, at some point, no matter how many cards I have, if I have to end the live stream, I will. All right. So, yeah, before I start pulling cards, I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay because, again, this is a general collective live reading. All right. But if it resonates with you and gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, that's all right. Just, don't force it to be your story. Don't try to make yourself fit where you do not belong. So aside from that, I will start off with my prayer of protection. And if anybody comments or anything, I can see it. All right. You just have to give me a minute to look up on the screen and read the comments. All right. Because sometimes I get a little too focused down here. So yeah, I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. All right. So my phone just went off. Okay. All right, let's pull some cards. This is exciting. I'm gonna try to do more live readings. Um, so I was gonna do a reading, a live where people would ask me questions and I pull cards, or whoever just hops on, I just pull cards for, because I do that on my personal Facebook where I do lives like that. But if I get around to it for my YouTube channel, hi Sugar Cube. Um, yeah, you could ask a question. So, is this like a regular question or about like the upcoming reading I'm going to do, or is it like more of a personal questions? Because I also do personal readings as well. So if you need a personal reading, you're always welcome to email me. That information is in my about me section on my description box. So, but aside from that, until you ask your questions, I'm going to start pulling cards. And again, for anyone that's watching, this is a general collective reading. So what comes up is what comes up. I can't really force what comes up. Um, and I had some dreams last night, but I'm not going to talk about them on the live. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, no. I'm going to do a question answer tarot video, but not this one. This one's just a general collective reading. So the first card that came out is they refuse to heal, not your problem. All right, that's obviously not the collective. Yeah, no problem. Let's see what else comes out. So immediately off the back, I'm going to be doing left side collective and then right side strangers, which is karmics. Sugar Cube, did you retract your comments or your messages? All right, let's see what else comes out. 666 reflect. Wake up to your higher spiritual truth. That's you, collective. You're doing that. I also feel like that's more in the middle as well. I feel like not only are you doing that, but everyone around you is being called. Yes, I did. Okay. But everyone else around you is being called to wake up to their higher spiritual truths as well. So, but whether or not they want to do that, that's up to them. But at the same time, they refuse to heal. So, it doesn't look like they are going to wake up to their higher spiritual truths. But for the most part, collective, you're definitely doing that. So, all right, I'm going to pull from this deck now. Let's see. All they do is lie. Wow. So all they do is lie and they refuse to heal. I shouldn't laugh, but I just think it's funny how, like, I don't know, people are just really walking around lying to lie. Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that. That's super awesome of you. What is it? Iromers? Sorry if I said that wrong. Let's see. I'm scared you'll find out about all the lies I've told. Oof. You know what? It's interesting because for the strangers, the karmics, we have they refuse to heal, not your problem. All they do is lie, and I'm scared you'll find out about all the lies I've told. Look at that. We have 2 lying cards here for the karmics. So someone's really been lying about you. I feel like they've been lying about you, but I also feel like they've been lying just to lie. Like, this is somebody who lies just to lie. It's kind of like people who talk just to hear themselves talk. It's kind of like that. Again, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just so amusing to me how, people lie just to lie, and, then they get scared that they're going to get caught in their lies. If you're scared you're going to get caught in your lies, don't lie. Like, it's really that simple, But anyways, I have a bunch of theories as to why people lie, but I'm not going to get into that right now because I want to keep this going forward before I have to stop the live. All right, let me get 2 more cards for the collective. So basically, you guys are dealing with a liar. All right, let's get a couple more cards out. We have the letter F. Could be somebody's first, last, middle initial. Could be the name of a word or a place. Wow, that flew out. Protect your blessings. This really flew out towards the collective side. So collective, you guys are being called to protect your blessings. For some of you, this could be your children, to protect your children. But for the most part, this is just protecting your blessings from basically this liar. Somebody's lying about you, or they're just a liar in general. Somebody could be lying to get you to not protect your blessings just so they can get involved within your blessings. But one of the reasons why you're being called to reflect is so that way you can really see what these lies are about. And not only that, but who's lying to you. All right. So you're really being called to reflect. So also, when somebody says something to you, try not to just immediately believe it. Try not to have like blind faith in, the word of man. All right. In this case, whether this be a masculine or feminine karmic around you that's talking to you, telling you things, whatever the case may be, just be sure to not immediately believe it with blind faith. Like, I'm not saying to not trust people, but I'm just saying to, like, when people are telling you something and they're coming at you with, like, they really want you to believe what they're saying is the golden truth, try to kind of like dig a little deeper and like think about what they're saying. All right. Oh my God, I keep getting the word fail. This person wants you to fail, whether it's in life or just with when it comes to your blessings. There's a connection here with what they want. They're lying. They could have been lying, saying that you were a failure in life, but come to find out you have tons of blessings and you're being called to protect those blessings. I feel like this person failed to lie about you continuously, or all the lies about you that they've said, it's like failing, like backfiring. All right. Wow. Wow. You know this person / people. Yeah. You know who's. The thing is, one of the reasons why, like I said, you're being called to reflect is because whoever is lying about you or to you or around you, you know who this person is. But for some reason, it's kind of like you have some sort of, what is it? Roses, glasses that are painted rose, or rose-colored glasses. That's what it is. You have some sort of rose-colored glasses to whoever is lying about you or to you. You know who this person is. But because of your rose-colored glasses, you can't really see what's really going on. So that's why you're being called to wake up to your higher spiritual truth, so that way you can see what's going on, and it's going to allow you to protect your blessings. Because somebody you know is lying. They're lying about you or to you, or they're just a liar. And they're scared that you're going to find out about whatever lies, because when you find out about these lies, they're not going to be able to kind of like dip their hands into your golden pot of blessings. All right, so let's move on. All right. So I'm going to be trying to do more. I'm going to try to do more live readings. But also if anybody, like I said, needs a personal reading, you're more than welcome to email me because my personal readings are at the moment open. It just depends on when you book because weekends are my busiest. So it's just better if you book during the weekday. But we'll see what happens. Let's get. I'm gonna pull. All right, never mind. Never mind. It's this deck. All right, so we're gonna pull with this deck. All right, cool. We have rigid. Yeah, you're being called to put up a wall with this person. I feel like a lot of you could have already put up a wall around this person. Usually when this card comes out, it talks about how you put up emotional walls within yourself and you're being called to knock them down. But in this case, I would suggest leaving up that wall when it comes to this person who and that they're lying, because the more you keep this wall up towards them, you're going to be able to see them for who they are and to see what they're doing. You need to be able to see what they're doing because there's something here with you seeing the truth for what it really is, and that's paired with your blessings. We have High Priestess of Water and Loyalty, but they both came out in reverse, and that fell on top of Reflect and Protect Your Blessings. So you could have somebody around you who is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. First of all, this person is distorted. All right. It came out reverse. Whether this is a masculine or feminine Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, we have two women here. So this could be a woman or two women. One of them is emotionally unstable and the other one doesn't understand what loyalty is, or this could just be one person who is emotionally unstable and doesn't know what loyalty is. All right. This is who you're being called to see them for who they really are. This is who you're being told to protect your blessings from. And this is who you're being told to keep up that wall. Don't let them in. Don't let them cross. Don't tear down that wall when it comes to them. All right. They're going through a lot of failures in life at the moment. And a lot of that has to do because of how much they were lying in their own life, whether it be in general or about you. The thing is also, who this person is. So if there's somebody around you and they're going through a lot of a lot of not trials and tribulations, but they're going through a lot of shit in their life at the moment. Like it doesn't ever seem like some things are going right in their moment. That could be the person. Like there's always something going wrong with this person. Like they always have something to complain about. Like nothing ever goes right. They never have a good day. They always have like bad days. You're always getting sick. Like that. This is that person. This is that person. This person doesn't know what loyalty is, and how can they? Because they're always lying. So it's like they're lying, but they're scared that you're going to find out about their lies, and they're still going to continuously lie. They have no sense of loyalty, whether to you or to themselves, because they're not healing. They refuse to heal. So how can you have loyalty to even your own self? This is somebody you really cannot trust, because if they can't, if they don't if they're not loyal to themselves or to their higher power, how can you expect them to be loyal to you? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, if you don't even know who you are, how can I expect you to know who I am? Like, you don't. With the High Priestess of Water, this person is they're going through a lot of things, and it's caused them to be emotionally unstable. I feel like it's more than emotionally unstable. It's like they're lashing out emotionally. This person could be crying a lot, or just angry a lot, or just like having a lot of mood swings. But the way their mood swings are happening, it's like erratic. It's like constant switches, like flipping on and off a switch. They're mad because you're seeing what's going on, and not only that, but you're ascending. You're becoming more and more spiritually tapped in, and they don't like that. It's making them become like emotionally unstable. I know it's weird because it has nothing to do with you, but it's really the fact that they refuse to heal, and here you are waking up to your higher spiritual truth. You doing this is allowing you to protect your blessings and put up this wall when it comes to this emotionally unstable, unloyal person. Wow. I'm going to have to leave that right there. All right, let me get a couple more cards and see what comes up. This could be one woman that you know or two women that you know. And not only that, but I feel like a lot of the lies were that you were emotionally unstable and that you had no sense of loyalty, whether this be within a job, within a relationship, a friendship. But within it, with the loyalty card, it's a little bit more than that. It's about how you're just like irresponsible, or you have no sense of, like, I don't know, like commitment, like you can't commit to things or something like that. But come to find out, this is this person, because they have no sense of loyalty, and they're emotionally unstable. All right, let's get a couple more cards and then I'm gonna move on. Jesus. All right, so the cards that came out, we have focus and reverse, and we have complicated. Focus and reverse and complicated. This person, they focus on all the wrong things in their life. They can't focus on anything. And a lot of that has to do because they think it's hard. Like it's like, to them, it's hard to focus on life. Like they want to focus on every other thing but life. Like it's kind of like when you're growing up and you're being told to focus on your schoolwork instead of relationships or friendships. It's kind of like that. This person can't focus on like the task at hand. I've said this before. Maybe not in this video, but this whoever this person is, all they like to do is just lie. They don't want to heal. They can't focus. They think it's too hard. And you know who this is. You know who this person is because let me tell you something. You'll know who this is because they're just messy in life. They're just really messy in life. And I'm not saying that to talk bad about a person. I'm just saying that this is a fact, like an observation. If you observe this person, or when you start to reflecting on the people in your life, you'll notice who this is because their life is messy. They're always complaining. They're always sick. Nothing ever goes right. They're always angry. They're always having mood swings. There's something always going on with them in their life. And at some point, even you must have been like, damn, like there's always something going wrong with like that karmic. Like, what is going on? It's this person. It's because they don't have a sense of priorities. They can't focus on their priorities in their life. The priorities being themselves, their purpose, their life, healing, just doing what they're supposed to be doing instead of doing everything that they're not doing in life. And there a lot of that is because it's just hard for them. They just can't focus. They can't heal. It's just hard for them to heal. It's like as soon as they start healing, it's like their mind starts to wander, like, oh, I want to do this instead. That's a them issue though. That's not you. Like they're emotionally unstable. They can't focus on getting a bearing on their emotional stability. They have no sense of loyalty. They think it's so hard to be focused, and they think it's so hard to be loyal, whether it's to themselves, a relationship, a job, friends, their environment. They can't. It's hard for them. It could be because they never really had a good example of loyalty. So it's just hard for them to be loyal. But for the most part, it could just literally just be hard for them to be loyal. It's just who they are, you know? It's that to say, I don't want to say that's their nature because everybody can change. But at the same time, if they're refusing to heal, which again, that's not your problem. If they're refusing to heal, there I can see why you're being called to put up a wall with this person, why you're being called to like see them for who they really are, right? You're being called to protect your blessings from this person because if they don't want to do anything in their life to be able to achieve the blessings that could have been, this person could have already have blessings set up in store for them within their own blueprint in life. But because they're so focused on all the wrong things and they think it's so hard, and it's just so hard to be good. It's hard to be good. That's what this person is saying. It's just hard to be good. It's just easier for them to be bad. And not only that, but it's comforting for them to be bad. But, again, it's not your problem, which is actually really sad because, like I said, if this person had a certain amount of blessings set up in their blueprint, they're not even close to, getting to that because this is where they are. They're lying. They're too busy lying. They lie to themselves about themselves. That's another thing, too. They lie to themselves about themselves. Like, anyways. Hold on, my computer. Okay. We have protection guardian, drop your shields, but that came out in the reverse. What did I tell you? You're being called to protect your blessings because this person wants to dip their hands in your golden pot of blessings. But because this came out in the reverse, this person you're supposed to keep your shields up to this person. That's why we have rigid up here. Because like I said, rigid is a card where it talks about tearing down this emotional wall that you have built up. You built up this emotional wall to this person. Drop your shields. Wow. I feel like this person is trying to get you to drop your shields. They're going to try to mess with you emotionally and mess with your sense of loyalty. It's kind of like projection. They're emotionally unstable and they have no sense of loyalty. So they're going to try to do something, like they're going to try to throw something your way so that way you start questioning your sense of loyalty and you start to get a little bit emotionally unstable. And that is when, as soon as you do that, that's when you're going to allow this. That's what they think. As soon as you do that, that's when you're going to be able to either reach out to this person or allow them back into your life, or call them or hang out with them, or decide to work on a project with them. Like, you know what, maybe I was wrong, we can work on this project together, la 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 la. That's so be careful of that. If you made a decision on something and you know in your heart that it was the right decision, and then out of nowhere you start doubting that and start questioning that, be careful of that, because that's not really you. That's energy being thrown at you. This person, they want you to start questioning that so that way you can be like, hey, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking maybe we can go to the mall together or some shit like that, whatever. Right? You're way too protected. You have your walls up, you're protecting your blessings. You do have protection guardians around you. I don't think they see that. You have, like, you literally have magic in your hands. You literally have magic in your hands. And this is this person, they're like trying to do everything they can. They're trying to like get you to drop your shield so that way they want you to do some sort of magic for them, because you're failing in life, so they want you to do some magic for them to help them with their failures in life. That's not your problem though. I feel like at this point, collective, your magic is for you. Your magic is for you to continue on your path of light, because this person, I don't know, but this person could have had magic as well, but because they are where they are mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, they can't tap into that magic, their own magic that they could potentially have, they could possibly have, who knows. But they're not tapping into that because they're blocking themselves from it. So instead, they're choosing to live the life they want to live and then have you use the magic that's in you for them. But this magic is not for them, it's for you. Oh, and that's part of the guilt trip. They want to guilt trip you into thinking like, oh, well, help those in need, la 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 la. No, no, that's not how that works. Help those in need who genuinely need it and deserve it. Not help those in need who don't want to better themselves in life, who are consciously choosing not to help better themselves in life. That's not how that works. But this person wants to guilt trip you into using your magic for them. So be careful of that. Jeez. Shaman, trust in your higher forces, and that came out in reverse. Yeah, be careful because this person wants to guilt trip into you. Like I said, don't. I mean, this is really specific to this reading only. All right, so take what I'm about to say for this reading only. When it comes to this situation in particular, don't listen to the word of this man or this woman. All right, always listen to the word that's of the divine. All right, your instincts, your intuition, the word of God. All right, have faith in your path, because this person is really trying to mess with you, trying to guilt trip into you, trying to guilt trip you so you stop trusting yourself and you start taking their word over your own word over the word of the divine, over God, so that way you can drop your shields and use your magic for them. So really be careful about that, because they're also trying to mess with I don't know, time, something about time. They're trying to mess with time. They could be out of time, or they're running out of time, or they're just freaking out about time. There's something about time. I can see like a clock spinning faster and faster. There's also drums beating. Oh, they're running out of time because something is about to get them. And it's like it sounds like drums in their ears because they know it. They can hear whatever's coming for them, it's coming for them, and they can hear it. So that's why they're really trying to go hard and trying to get you to feel guilty and drop your shields so that way you can use your magic for them just in time before whatever's about to get them doesn't get them. So be careful about that because something is coming for them. And they know it. So if you're starting to feel guilty all of a sudden, having a guilty conscience, or people who you've cut off for very good reasons in your life, people who you cut off, and now all of a sudden you're just like, well, maybe I was a little harsher. Maybe I should reach out to them, but then you're wondering like, well, I did nothing wrong. Why am I feeling this way all of a sudden? That's because that's not you. Somebody wants you to drop your energy. It's like an energy field. They want you to drop it. They want you to feel guilty. They want you to feel remorseful. Also, you could, use your magic for them because they're failing. All right, so let me move on. Yeah, see, people who lie to you, that always comes out. Whatever is done in the dark always comes to light. Always, always. All right, and it may take a while. It may take years, months, days, but best believe, those lies will be shown upon. All right, let me get one more and then I'm going to move on. This might be, a shorter reading than I thought it would be, which is good. It's not bad. All right, great. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted, but it came out in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to have self-love, self-confidence. If you're a mom, they don't want you to be a good mom. They want you to be neglectful, not present, all over the place. That could have also been some of the lies that they were saying about you, that you were not a good mom. Okay, so if you do trust in higher forces, some of the lies that they were saying could have been that you do witchcraft or that you do magic, right? Whether or not you do, that's entirely your personal whatever. But the way they were saying it made it seem like you were doing it for like actual, sinister things in your life. But aside from that, that's like a side note. They're really trying to mess with your sense of confidence, your sense of self. Because here's the thing, this is how they're going to try to get in, all right? The way they see it, the way they think it, if I mess with the collective's confidence, if I mess with the collective's sense of self-love, if I mess with the collective's mothering nature, that's going to start questioning them. That's going to start putting doubt in them. That's going to start making them think that they don't know what they're doing or that they can't do what they're doing. And so what are they going to do? They're going to want to reach out to me and take my advice and listen to what I have to say, because the karmic is going to make it seem like they know what's best for you, for their best interest. All right, because they're going to be taking advantage of the vulnerable position that they put you in. All right, a vulnerable position, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. All right, so they're going to take advantage of that. Also, you can end up dropping your shields for them, and when you're already in that vulnerable state, they're going to try to convince you to use your magic for them. All right, so it's like what's the saying? It's a long con. It's a long con, right? If anybody knows what a long con is, I suggest you look it up, because this is exactly what's going on right now. They're trying to play a long con with you, and it's really going to start with messing with your sense of self. So this could be something really small for the collective within your community or somebody you know, or this could be something really global where it's something bigger trying to mess with the collective consciousness, trying to mess with the collective, making the collective feel that they're out of place, they don't know what they're doing. All right, so I feel like it's both though. But anyways, now I gotta get some of my drink. And I'm stuttering. I'm sorry. I know I stutter a lot and like I trip on my words a lot. It's that when my brain starts like revving up, like I get excited, so I'm trying to say what I have to say. But my brain is faster than my mouth. So all right, let me get I'm going to use this deck, and then I'm going to pull some tarot, and then I'm going to pull some more of my white cards, and then I'll call it. Let me get one more. Oh, shit. Should I take these or no? I guess I'm going to take them. Winter, take care of your needs. Oh, wow, there's two. We have Winter, take care of your needs, and Guardian Angel, you are not alone. I feel like this person, the only reason why they're emotionally unstable is because since they have no sense of loyalty, they're alone. Everybody left them. But you, collective, you're focusing on your needs. Whether or not you're alone, it's not really an issue to you because you know at the end of the day, you're never alone. All right. Whether this be with other humans by your side or whether it's with the divine, all right, watching over you. You know you're not alone. Guardian angel. Your guardian angel. For some of you, it's multiple guardian angels. All right. For some of you, you definitely have multiple. Like I know the number that I have personally. But you know you're not alone. And you're just at this point too in your life, you're just focused on what you have to do. You're just focused on your life, your job, your career, your kids, your family, your home. All right. We have Sage, be devoted and committed. This is the reason why this is not going to work out. Their long con, the reason why it's not going to work out is because you're always cleansing and you're just devoted and committed to yourself, your higher purpose, your spirituality, the divine, your relationship, your goals, your career, your finances, your happiness. You're committed. Nothing can waver you. All right. It's kind of like you're a great capic tree. And I've talked about this in one of my earlier videos. A great capic tree is like a huge tree in like I think the Amazon rainforest, but the tree trunks are massive. All right. So you're just like rooted within yourself. You can't be shaken. All right. We have Knights and reverse, be brave and honest. Yo. And then we have Moon, take note of intuitive messages. All right. This person doesn't want you to keep fighting. All right. They want you to stop fighting against them so that way you can drop your guards. That's really self-explanatory. That's simple. All right. But because of how devoted and committed you are, that's not going to happen. But they want you to be. All right. They don't want you to keep fighting against them or going against them or just, they just don't want you to do that. With the moon here, they also don't want you to follow your intuition. All right. That's pretty much it. That's simple. It's kind of like they're getting tired of you fighting them. But the thing is, like, you're not even fighting them. You're not even doing anything. You're just taking care of your needs in your life. You're just focused on yourself. You're literally not doing anything but living your life like it's golden. That's it. That's really it. And this person is having a really hard time because people are walking away from them because they have no sense of loyalty and it's causing them to be emotionally unstable. I also feel like because they were already emotionally unstable, that was already also messing with their sense of loyalty on top of they refuse to heal. So this person they just like to do a lot of bad things back to back. And when people walk away from them, they just become even more emotionally unstable on top of that. And for them, oh, that's the card that fell. For them, it's just they just can't focus in life. It's just hard for them. For them, life is hard, which is interesting because for the collective, life is actually very, very easy. If you're on this slide, please remember to like the video. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, yeah. If you like my videos, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate that. I'm also doing personal readings as well. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you. Iromers is, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, but sorry if I'm butchering that. So I'm gonna get a couple of tarot, and then I'm gonna do this white deck. I still have some time left, and then I'll call the video. So yeah, I would suggest Googling the long con and figuring out. I would suggest Googling the long con and read on what that means and what that whole thing, how that works, because this is essentially what this is. All right. Another thing too is, first of all, this can't work. But the reason why they think it'll work is because if you start questioning who you are, in order for, how do I say this? when you start questioning who you are and you have doubts and you're scared, and all, what does that do to the human mind? You get anxiety, you get depression, you get mental illness, right? You get like that puts you in a very vulnerable state mentally. That puts you wide open to attacks, right? To predators. All right. This person wants to do that. They want you to be very, very vulnerable because this is a predator. All right. They're preying on you because they see that you have magic in your hands. So this is what this is about. This is a predator, and they're preying on you, hoping that their long con will work out because they want to basically devour your magic. They want to devour your magic. Holy shit! But you know what's going on. We have the Queen of Swords upright. Yeah, whether you are a masculine, divine masculine, or divine feminine, Queen of Swords, which would be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. I feel like the sign is irrespective at the moment, but because for the most part, you can see what's going on. You know the truth. All right. You know the truth. And with this sword, I feel like you're willing to cut down anything that is trying to get in your way of your divine truth, your divine path, walking in your light. I feel like this is one of the that's why we have Knight here in reverse. Like I said, this person doesn't want you to keep fighting them. They want you to not fight them so that way you can drop your guard. So that way, but you're just so devoted and committed. I don't know if anybody has watched Game of Thrones, but there's this one character, Brienne. She's like an awesome character. She's a knight, all right? And she basically her purpose as a knight is to basically, anyways, my point of bringing up Brienne from Game of Thrones is that with her being the knight, she is so devoted and so committed that she will not stop doing what she was called upon to do. She won't stop. She won't let anything get in the way, whether it be rain, winter, storm, hailfire. She just won't. She's gonna keep going. Nothing's gonna stop her. And this is you, this Queen of Swords. You're not gonna let anything get in your way. You're gonna cut down anything that tries to get in your way. And this person doesn't like that. Every time they come towards you, they just get cut down, and they don't like that. And that's because like you're just devoted and committed. You're not gonna let anything stop you. Whether this be you devoted to a new relationship, whether this be you devoted to a new job, you devoted to a new friendship, you devoted to your children, your life, your family, yourself. For some of you, this person could hate how devoted you are to yourself. All right, because they were able to take advantage of that before, but now they can't. And it's because you have woken up to your higher spiritual truth. Reflect, right? Wake up to your higher spiritual truth, and you've done that. And now that you know the truth, you're not going to let anything get in your way. You're going to cut down anything that gets in your path. Good morning, Maritza Alborg. Good morning. All right. We have Temperance on top of the Queen of Swords. Look at you. Collective, you are so balanced out. This is like divine intervention. Like literally the angels are here bringing you balance in your life. And sorry, I get caught up in my words. The main reason why the divine is being, and you have guardian angels out here. So you have guardian angels and you have Temperance. One of the main reasons why the divine is able to help you bring in so much balance into your life is because of how devoted and committed you are. Hold on, because now my voice, hold on. My throat is starting to close up. It's because of how devoted and committed you are to your path, your spiritual truth. And because you're so set in your ways, you can't be unwavered. Like your convictions can't be unwavered, right? You're so set in your convictions and you're in this life. The divine is here to help you see and to continue seeing the truth and to continue following the cares, your personal cares, your needs. And a lot of that is because you're realizing that you don't need other humans with you. You have the divine, right? That's irrespective of whether or not you have a family or a job or whatever the case may be. You just know that as long as you have the divine with you, anything is possible, which is allowing you to tap in the magic that is within you. So this is pretty awesome. Now, at first, I was a little concerned because of how much was going on with the karmic side. But the reality is, this is actually a really good spread because despite the long con that this karmic has been trying to do to you, collective, despite all that, you're able to remain very balanced, very, elegant. All right. I feel like you're just responding in this world with a sense of elegancy that maybe you haven't been in before. And that's because you're able to see the truth. I got to redo this again. Wow. But wow. So these three cards fell on top of Focus Reverse. We have the Ten of Wands, Four of Wands reverse, and the Emperor reverse. So whoever this person is, this could be a karmic masculine in your life. They're very mentally unstable. They don't want to heal. Obviously, the card, they refuse to heal, not your problem. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. They don't want to heal. And that's causing them to be extremely burdened in their life. But again, that's not your problem, right? So this could be a bad father figure, just a bad masculine, somebody who has a certain reputation in the community. I feel like whatever reputation they have in the community, they only gained that by lies, and they can't keep up those lies anymore, which is why they need you and your magic to help prove those lies to be true. So this long con wasn't really even about you, collective. This is really about them. This long con was just to, there's something about your blessings with their lies. They can't live life the way they're saying that they're living life. And here you are living life the way you're not even saying that you're living life. It's like your life is speaking for itself, so you don't have to speak upon it, versus the life that they're living, they're only speaking upon it because they're actually not living it. So they're running out of time because their lies are coming true, and whatever's coming to get them is going to come and get them. They're running out of time. There's that clock spinning again. Something is coming to get them. It could be the police. The police are coming to get them. Oh my gosh, the police could be coming to get this person. So they need you to prove that whatever they were lying about was actually true. They must have been saying some really bad lies about you. For the police to be, for them to be worried about the police like this, like, I feel like with the Four of Swords in reverse and they refuse to heal, there's something going on with them. They're very mentally unstable and emotionally unstable. They've done something that's, they've been doing things that are frowned upon, things that you shouldn't be doing. It could be illegal, I don't know, but they've been doing a lot of bad things, and they need you because I keep seeing your hands. You have magic in your hands, but there's something about your hands. Their hands are tied up, and they want your hands to be tied up. I keep seeing hands like that. Like they want your hands to be tied up. They want to use your magic, your blessings, and kind of like take it for them and then kind of like switch places with you with their lies. There's something very sinister going on here. And the saddest thing is that you know this person or these people. So if it is a group of people, the ringleader, like in a circus, would be this emperor in reverse. He was the main one. So this long con could have been multiple people going against you. So you have one person trying to attack your self-confidence, one person trying to make you question your faith, and another person trying to make you drop your shields and stop fighting them. It's like multiple people had to work together for this long con to work, and it's not working. It is, if anything, it's causing this. So you know what? It is two women. It's two women and one man. It's a one woman who's emotionally unstable. It's a woman who has no sense of loyalty. And then you have a man with the emperor in reverse. So it could be, oh my God, it could be a father, a mother, and a daughter. Whether they're your mother, your father, or your daughter, or you are the daughter, or this is your mother or your father, it doesn't really matter. But this is a father, this is a mother, and this is a daughter. There's three people doing this. Their long con is not working out. TikTok on the clock. Yes, bestie. Wow. Four of Wands in reverse. Oh, this connects to all three of them. They're not happy. They're not happy campers at all. Their foundation is tumbling. They're not happy. Their foundation is tumbling. Their sense of, I don't know, family or friendship has been torn apart. They don't have any sense of stability. They could have lied about, okay, so you know what I'm, all right. All right, hold on. All right, I'm getting a little excited, so you got to give me a minute. All right. So you know how I said that a lot of their lies, your life speaks for itself, so you don't have to speak upon your life. All your blessings are showing. Their life, it doesn't speak for them, so they have to lie about their life that they don't have. A lot of that had to do with how much money they have or how stable there is, or about a home, about how stable a home is. So they've been lying about a home. So there's 3 people involved lying about a home. They're running out of time. They need you to prove their lies. Otherwise, the police are going to get them. So they've been lying about a home. And they're burdened by these lies, especially this masculine. I feel like this masculine who was the ringleader, he was the one that was like, hey, I have a plan. This plan could work. La, 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 la. If we want to have this 4 of Wands, if we want to have this stability, this home, this life, if we want to live a life of luxury, this is what we're going to have to do. And then that's how the long con started. Wow. That's actually really sad because, again, you know these people / person. All right, I'm going to get about 2 more and then I'm going to call it. I'm trying to figure out who this father, who this mother, and who this daughter is. Anyways, it'll come to me. It always does. One thing about being a Scorpio, which I'm a Scorpio, is that you can't really lie to a Scorpio. So I'll figure out what the cards are going to tell me eventually, you know? And that's okay because, like I said, the truth will always come out. Whether it be days, weeks, months, years, it always comes out. You just have to have the patience. Did any other cards come out? We have the Star in reverse. They're burdened because their 4 of Wands is in reverse. So not only can't they not heal, they refuse to heal. So they meaning plural, as in this group of people, they're refusing to heal. But their refusal to heal is not your problem. Their 4 of Wands is in reverse. Their dreams are not coming true. They're very, I feel like also too, aside from that, they're very jealous and hateful towards your blessings, how balanced you are, how you're able to see the truth of the matter, how also too, this is going to sound really sad, but they also don't like how you're so mentally stable, right? Like, how could you be mad at somebody who's mentally stable? It's because there's something about your mental stability that's really messing with them. It's messing with them. It's effing them up. That could have been a lot of the lies that they were saying about you, that you were not mentally stable, which is why they were hoping that this long con would work. But come to find out, you're very mentally stable. You're the Queen of Swords upright, and you have your temperance. You have balanced within yourself, within your life, within your environment, and you're devoted and committed. They were banking on your mental instability for whatever these lies that they were saying about you would come to fruition for them. And now they need your access. That's actually really, really sad because, again, you know these people. So, for example, they could have been saying, oh, the collective is mentally unstable. They don't deserve this house. So because of that, we're going to take this house. But the divine is like, hold up. My collective is actually very stable. So that's the lie that they're scared that you're going to find out about. You're going to find out that a group of people were lying about you for either stability or a house. All right. I think I'm going to call it here, but let me do a couple more of these. What time is it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Projecting their negativity onto you. You're focused on your goals. Liquid poison in the form of guilt. Don't drink it. Yeah, this is what I was trying to tell you. They're trying to guilt trip you into something. They want to make you feel like, all the right decisions that you're making in your life, all the progression, all the blessings, everything good that's happening in your life, they want you to feel guilty about having blessings in your life because they don't have blessings. Maybe they want to have the kind of foundation you have with the letter F. Maybe. Let's get some more. Wow. We have forgive them. And then he/she pays for play. I'm scared to find out about the lies I've told. So they could have said that you pay for certain activities, certain intimate activities. Meanwhile, that's what they do to get their Four of Wands. But come to find out, whatever they were doing to be in the Four of Wands backfired because they're in the Four of Wands reverse. And you're actually mentally stable. So why would you be paying for sex? Anyways, the card forgive them came out. And I feel like because what you're about to find out, it's going to really rock you in a sense, especially the fact that you know these people person. For me, if this was my situation, I would personally forgive them only because I don't have space and time in my heart to harbor negativity, resentment, anger, sadness, yada, yada, yada. Because collective, if you have such an open heart right now and you're bringing in blessings and abundance and divine gifts and all that stuff, having this hurt in you is going to kind of block off that abundance, that blessings. All right. It's going to block it off. So I'm not saying forgive them. You could do what you want to do. All right. That's your decision. But I would, because I don't have time to hold on to negativity when I have a job to do, which is continuously pushing forward and fighting the good fight of, the divine. So that's where I would stand on that. But again, you do what you want to do. All right. So that's that. Let me get a couple more and then I'm going to call it. Wow. Use you for money. Yeah. This was about a foundation. They don't have this foundation anymore. So now they want to reach out to you. What was that card? We have the letter V. Could be somebody's first, last, middle initial. Could be the name of a word or a place. Volatile. These people are volatile. I feel like it's the masculine, the emperor in reverse, and the woman who's emotionally unstable. They're just very volatile people. It's because they're not mentally. It's because the man is mentally unstable and the woman is emotionally unstable. So it's keeping them in this very hateful, negative, jealous, envious energy towards you. Why? Could be somebody's first, last, middle initial. Could be the name of a word or a place. Very friendly. I'm getting very friendly. VYF, very friendly. These people, they come across as very friendly people. You know how in like scary movies and shit like that, and you move into a new town or neighborhood or whatever, and immediately like these neighbors, they come towards you and they're like, hi, we're so and so, we baked you a cake, it's nice to meet you, Lola. And the energy they give off is like super over the top friendly, to the point where you, the viewer watching the movie, you're like, okay, something is up with that couple, right? That's how they come across. Very, very friendly. But something is wrong with them. You just can't put your finger on it, right? So when you're watching the movie, come to find out, like the unalivers or the people that were, harassing the main character were, the this very, very kind, friendly people, right? But that's to throw you off, to make it seem like, oh, they're so kind, they would never do that. They're just so friendly, they would never do that, right? But it's always the ones that are over the top friendly that you're always like, that's a little creepy, right? Which is another reason why this makes it very sad, because the way they're coming across towards you is very, very friendly, very over the top, very kind. That's just a front, because all they do is lie. They're emotionally unstable, they're mentally unstable, and they have no sense of loyalty. They'll do whatever they can to get what they want, which is foundation, Four of Wands, but it's in the reverse. All right, I think I'm going to call it here. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you some sort of clarity, some sort of guidance. I hope this kind of, makes you take a second look at your surroundings and see for what it is. And if your instinct is telling you to question something, not out of fear, but out of like your intuition is telling you to question something because it doesn't feel right. Question it. All right. There's nothing wrong with questioning something. Aside from that, I am available for personal readings. My personal readings are open. So if you need a personal reading, I would suggest, if you're gonna book with me, book during the weekday, because my weekends are very, very busy. All right. So with that being said, I hope this really helps you. But if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't force it. Don't make it fit, because again, not one size fits all when it comes to my reading. All right. So you're very welcome. I dreamed the night that I moved to a new city and someone in the neighborhood stole my moving truck. Yeah. So be careful. Just double check what you're locking. All right. Double check what you're closing. Double check where you're looking. It doesn't hurt to, how when you go outside and you're like, oh my God, did I leave the stove on? Just double check that. All right. So there's nothing wrong with that. It'll save you some stress and anxiety and some painful revelations in the long run. All right. Bye.